Buffalo Bills' success in 2024 is really resting on the shoulder of these 5 players, and we're going to discuss exactly why that is in this video. But the first player I want to discuss and why this season really rests on him is really Connor McGovern. Obviously, seeing Connor McGovern play left guard last year for the Bills and do awfully well, but now moving away from Mitch Morris, and the rumor is that Connor McGovern is going to move into center in front of Josh Allen, and how important that center position is, having that relationship with quarterback Josh Allen, making him feel comfortable, understanding the alignment on that offensive line, understanding blitzes, and ultimately preparing this entire offensive line for the opponent each and every single week, and just understanding who we're going against. And I don't think we should really look past that on this offensive line, the importance of Connor McGovern actually doing well at the center position. Yes, we bring in a rookie at left guard that is rumored to be playing there and competing for that position. David Edwards is also back, but to me, I think it still opens the door for Lindsley, another center that just got released. Maybe the Bills do consider bringing in an additional center, leaving Connor McGovern at left guard since he did so well there last year. And I think if there is any sort of drop-off at the center position, obviously transitioning from Mitch Morris to Connor McGovern, that will clearly hurt this team overall. Now, flipping on the side of the ball, I think defensively, another huge player here where the Bills' success really hinges on him is Von Miller. Yes, last year, Von Miller, we knew going into the season he wasn't going to play. It was going to take him time to get that knee, get that ACL ready to go. And even Von Miller's recent interview, he said he really wasn't starting to feel like himself until like the last couple games that we actually played. So in my mind, last year we had Leonard Floyd, who actually came in here and supplemented the loss of Von Miller. And Leonard Floyd did very well, especially when Daquan Jones was healthy. When Daquan Jones went down, Ed Oliver's production went down. Leonard Floyd's production went down. We went from a top 5 defensive line in quarterback hits and total sacks, and really hurt things. So in my mind, Von Miller should be a better defensive end than what Leonard Floyd was for the Buffalo Bills last year. And I think if Von Miller could really ball out this year, he's going to help the back end of this defense. So why is that important? Because we lost Jordan Poyer, Trey White, Micah Hyde. They are all gone, and clearly a big-time hole here, not having Trey White, Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde in this back end. What can you do to supplement that loss? Have an elite pass rush with Von Miller, Ed Oliver, Daquan Jones, AJ Epinesa is here again, Greg Rousseau, and I think we're going to be able to get some pass rush here, especially with Von Miller. Yes, Von Miller took a pay cut this year, but again, I really, truly believe a lot of the Buffalo Bills' success in 2024 will hinge on Von Miller's success, and it's so important for Von Miller to completely ball out. Now, looking on offense here, obviously, I think the biggest thing here is Josh Allen. And I have a couple more players after this that we need to discuss. But Josh Allen, to me, clearly is going to be the reason for the Buffalo Bills' success in 2024. A quarterback, obviously, like leading this team, running this entire offense. Any team is going to need their quarterback to ball out in order to be successful. But more importantly, with Josh Allen, is the fact that we got rid of Gabe Davis. We got rid of Stephon Diggs. You know, Josh Allen is really only throwing to 2 targets, well, 3 targets when you include Dawson Knox, Dalton Kincaid, and Khalil Shakir. Those are the players that he is ultimately familiar with. And I think really understanding that, this is a big year for Josh Allen to step up. You know, we really need the most out of Josh Allen. We need Josh Allen to take care of the football, to limit the turnovers. What did we see last year? So many turnovers. Whether it was miscommunication between quarterback and wide receiver, whether it was Josh Allen's fault or the wide receiver's fault, it all combines together. And Josh Allen, I think, is going to have a great offseason here, and I'm sure he already has. And rumors are is that his understanding of the game has taken another step forward. And I think this season clearly hinges on the success and progression of Josh Allen, getting away with maybe less overall talent at the wide receiver position, but definitely with less continuity at the wide receiver position than any other year. So Josh Allen's going to have to find his groove early here in 2024. And kind of merging with that idea on offense, I think another crucial player here for the Buffalo Bills to have success in 2024 is Khalil Shakir. Khalil Shakir, really the only sound target for Josh Allen that Josh Allen has been able to throw the ball to at least a couple of years. Entering the third season together here, Khalil Shakir is rumored to be, even Brandon Beane said, a potential top 5 wide receiver in the NFL. I mean, playing slot, playing on the outside, his run after catch ability is absolutely off the charts. And, you know, Chris Brown in his recent interview said they put Ladarius Sneed, Spags, the defensive coordinator for the Chiefs, they had Sneed on Diggs in the first half of the game last year in the playoffs on Diggs. And come the second half, they put Sneed on Khalil Shakir. So understanding the threat of Khalil Shakir and understanding that Shakir has the ability to take away opposing defenses' top coverage cornerback and open things up for Curtis Samuel, Mac Hollins, Chase Claypool, like whoever else is going to be out there, even Dalton Kincaid. You know, I really, really am loving what the Buffalo Bills are doing. Even Keon Coleman, our rookie, right? But for me, I think it hinges more on Khalil Shakir just simply because he's been here the longest. And I think he has the biggest opportunity to open things up for these other wide receivers. You know, if you start paying attention to Shakir in the slot, I think it's going to open things up on the outside for these tall, physical wide receivers. Chase Claypool, Keon Coleman, Mac Hollins, even Justin Shorter can get involved. You know, Curtis Samuel, I think this really hinges on Curtis Samuel too. But again, this is his first year here in Buffalo, but he's versatile, has been with Joe Brady before. He could play running back. You know, he could do the jet sweeps. He could run streaks on the field for bombs. He could run underneath. He's a good blocker. And, you know, I really think these wide receivers are going to have to do their part and step up for Josh Allen. And lastly, another player here that I think the Buffalo Bills will really need to rely on in 2024 to be successful is Terrel Bernard, our middle linebacker. And clearly we saw what happened in the playoffs last year, not having Terrel Bernard, calling back A.J. Klein, and not having that coverage ability on our defense. And, you know, I think to see Bernard not there last year, I think there's a direct correlation to why we lost that game versus Kansas City in the playoffs. And I think that it's ultra important for Bernard to continue to progress, to stay healthy here in 2024. But I appreciate you guys all so much. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like and subscribe. That's how you support me for keeping channel alive and posting videos just like this. Also, if you guys want to transition to a new career, fully remote, high paying, you guys can check out Course Careers in the link in the description. You can get $50 off or start with their free introduction courses. They have accounting now, which actually has the most jobs available, entry-level jobs and remote jobs in America. The most job postings are available in accounting, but IT, data analytics, and so much more. Appreciate you guys. Hit like, subscribe, and go Bills.